Hi everyone, this is Stephanie from Hightower Stitching, bringing you a short video that's a follow-up to 246, so this I call 246-2, and it's Bars and Stars, the 24-inch block, one of the largest ones that I've made, and the magazine was McCall's Quilting, March-April 2023, page 64, and I've got that sitting there so you can see it. Now that's got 9 blocks put together. And if you start that, it's going to be a challenge. And if you remember, it takes over 7 yards of backing to do that one. And that I'd like to show you the sample block and then the 4-block quilt that I did. Here was the sample block that I did for the first video to see if I liked this or not. And I did like this because the strips are so much fun. And you'll remember that if you go back to it, you'll see charts that I made for you, that if you could make those or take photographs of them, it would make your life really easier, because I had also put the lengths of the different bars in the charts. And it's so much fun because it's a lot of these 2.5-inch strips, which you can start with jelly roll parts and then add in and cut your own other parts. And it's got a 4.5-inch square right here, and then 2.5-inch cream squares in places, 1.5 times 2.5-inch pieces that are added to make your strips the length they are. And once I got finished, then I went through and I got ready to do some quilting. And I could have quilted from side to side, could have quilted each one of the bars the same. But for this one, I just thought, I'm going to make this a little sampler. And so I did different things in the different blocks. And what I like about it, and you're going to notice about the bigger one, is that the cream really carries the day in the colors. It's not the quilting. And as a matter of fact, on the other one, you actually have to get up very close to see the quilting in the blocks. And that's really fun. And this is a completed 4-block, and it's a throw, and it's really a nice size, and it's actually pretty heavy. I was surprised. And the idea is that you make your blocks, and if you look at it, all of the blocks are not exactly the same. You put the colors where you want them to change the blocks, and you can add fabric as you go along too, and it just fits. And then the stars, when you get ready, lay your squares out, your blocks, then take and put them where you want them. And in my case, I put my stars in different positions by rotating, and that really makes it interesting. And so it was fun putting those big blocks together. And then I got ready to quilt. And what's funny about this pattern is the cream carries the day, and then the bright colors are the other part, and the quilting is actually sort of secondary, that you really have to get up close and look at it. Well, I happen to do, because I have a very nice backing on here. And that gave me a conundrum, because I thought, okay, now what am I going to do for the back? And I actually used a same like denim blue, light blue, for the bobbin and for the top. And from a distance on the front, you don't see the quilting until you walk right up to it, even though it's a blue. And in the back, on the dark, the blue actually looks a little white. And it just makes another secondary pattern with all those stars that are on the back. So this was a fun pattern. Just be prepared for your sewing and your positioning of your pieces, and then working with those big blocks when you're finished. This is Stephanie at Hightower Stitching. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and have a great day.